Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant on Naked Singularity, starring John Boyega. You may remember him as Finn in the Star Wars movie. He's playing a public defender in a corrupt system. It's based on a novel, so I assume it's very complex and layered. It looks very complex. It's something about, I don't quite understand the plot, even though the trailer attempted to explain it to me. Something about this woman is in a drug deal gone bad, and then for some reason these two lawyers have access to some clients who have, I don't know, $50 million or something, and they're gonna somehow use the money to level the playing field in justice. So it's a story that you've seen before, where good guys do something bad, but they do it for good, if you know what I mean. So they're kind of using corruption for itself, but ultimately, I think we all know how that goes, right? You try to fight the thing. His character has a sword for some reason, but these guys clearly don't know what they're doing. It's not a comedy though. Naked Singularity. It looks okay. I mean, let's see, who wrote this thing? Based on the book A Naked Singularity by Sergio De La Pava, screenplay by Chase Palmer and David Matthews, directed by Chase Palmer. It looks well produced. Is it good? Kind of hard to say. The confusing nature of the trailer makes me lean towards no, but it does have some stylish moments in the trailer, which I like, but I can't quite figure out what the plot is from the trailer. So I'm wondering if that's going to translate into the movie, right? If I'm going to be sitting in the movie going, I don't understand what's going on. How are they getting this money or whatever? But I guess it may be the sort of thing where, like, it's so simple, like they're basically going to rob some drug dealers. They didn't want to bother to explain it because it would sound too simple, maybe? I don't know. It's a book, so it's probably something way more specific than that. It's probably something like based on a real case where a particular lawyer had access to all this money just because he happened to be in the right place in the right time for some reason, but it's dishonest and he knows it, but he has an opportunity to use it to get his clients out. But I do like the main character a lot. I mean, Boyega's character is obviously very upset about his clients who he's trying to free, but the justice system just doesn't care. It's just grinding people through the system, and they're going to jail, and he feels like his life is worthless, and he's stuck being a public defender, and he doesn't feel like he's helping people. And that's a real thing, and I like characters like that. I like those sort of down and out characters. So it makes me very sympathetic to him. And again, I'll say this for people who blast me when I criticize a movie that doesn't have a character like that. You need that. See, I want to see this movie, despite the fact I'm kind of confused about what it's about. But I'm willing to go see it because I like John Boyega's character. I'm drawn in by that. I'm drawn into his nobility. I don't want to see a character shoot a bunch of people for no reason. If they got to have reasons. They don't necessarily have to be all great, but they got to have reasons. They got to have reasons for what they do. So, it's called Naked Singularity, based on the book. First act, he's a lawyer, he's a public defender, he's very frustrated, nobody ever gets off. The judge hates him, everybody hates him. He hangs out with his buddy, another rough day, blah, blah, blah. Then he meets Olivia Cook, who is another client, but she, for some reason, is the gateway to this money or whatever, for whatever reason. Didn't quite get it. His friend gets wind of it, talks him into taking the money or doing whatever with the money, and it all blows up in their face, right? Over the second act, they have to cover it up, and then somehow the Mexican cartel gets involved, or maybe it was their money to begin with. There's some Hasidic Jewish guys who are involved. They probably have a gang. They look like they're kind of a gang. And then, the ending is them trying to save their own skin. So, it could end very well. I mean, since it's a book, maybe it's got like a very clever ending. So, I'm intrigued by this. And because it's also based on a book, if the filmmakers do their due diligence and really make the book and keep it true to the book, and it's a good book, I think it could be really good. Think it can be great. So yeah, that's Naked Singularity. So John Boyega's career isn't just about Star Wars, and good for him. All right, that's it for me and little Joan in this video. Check us out on Bitchute and Rumble, and if you'd like to support the channel, check out the books. Link in the description. They're all on Amazon.com, and if you have Amazon Prime, you have Kindle Unlimited, and you could read them for free.